what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm the Beatty at the Beatty Reacts. Today we're going to do a little bit something different. We're going to do a breakdown instead of reaction. I didn't see anything worthy of reacting to today. But before I do that, I'd like to give a shout out to my guy Fable at Nuclear Reactor. He's one of the guys that put me on this whole reaction tip. Go check him out. Fire reactions. I'll put a link in the description below. Today we're going to react to Damian Marley and NAS's Patience. I know it's quite an old song, but this one's pure knowledge. Every time I listen to it, food for the mind. Let's go ahead and give it a go.
This one right here is for the people. Hey, yo, D. Let's go all the way in on this one.
Before we get into that sample was from a Mali duo Amdu and Mariam in the Mali language. It just means patience, patience, patience. It's worth everything. Now for the bars.
Let's go all the way in on this one.
Some of the smartest dummies can't read the language of Egyptian mummies on a flag or a moon, and can't find food for the starving tummies. Pay no mind to the youths, cause it's not like the future depends on it. We'll save the animals in the zoo, cause the chimpanzee them a make big money.
Ooh, so much said in a little space. He says some of the smartest dummies can't even read the language of Egyptian mummies. You know, everybody in the Western world claim to be this smart, but they can't even read an ancient language. They claim they can put a man on the moon, but they can't even find food for starving tummies. They pay no mind to the youth because it's not like the future depends on them, right? But they save an animal in the zoo. Why? Chimpanzees make them more money. It's all about making money. Don't care about the youth. Let's rather just make money. Wow. So much to unpack.
Big money. This is how the media villages. On TV the picture is savages and villages, and the scientists still can't explain the pyramids. Evangelists making a living on the videos of ribs of the little kids, stereotyping the image of the images, and this is what the image is.
Ha! This is how the media pillages. On TV, the pictures is savages and in villages. Ah, evangelists making a living off the ribs of little kids, stereotyping the image, and this is what the image is. Basically, what Damien is saying here is that the world media portrays Africa, especially, as this third world uh, where it's only savages. I mean, I'm from Africa, as you can see. I'm no savage. Maybe in the comments below. Just kidding. Um, well, basically, the image that the media puts out about, especially Africa, is that we all savages, and this is definitely not what it is so much.
Typing the image of the images, and this is what the image is. You buy a car, key pants, and all of a sudden you are say Indiana Jones. And I tip out the gold and tip out the scrolls and even the bird bones.
So this is a little snap at the Indiana Jones, the archaeologists of the West. They come into places like Egypt and Africa and these places, and what they do is they steal all our artifacts, the gold, I mean, even our resources, sorry, our artifacts and our resources, um, basically thieving from Africa, which is probably, if not the richest continent out there when it comes to minerals and so forth.
The worst paparazzis I've ever seen and ever known. With the worst on display so the world can see, and that's all I will ever show. So the ones in the west will never move east and feel like it'll be a town. Get tricked by the beast, but the way them a go flee when the monster is fully grown. Solomonic lineage where them still can defeat and them coulda never clone. A spiritual DNA that prints in my soul and I will forever own, Lord.
Back that one. Says some of the worst paparazzis I've ever seen, never known. They put the worst on display so that the world can see, and that's all they'll ever show. just reiterating what he said before this, and he says that's why the ones in the West will never move east and feel like they'll be at home. But where they're going to move when, or they're getting tricked by this beast, and where they're going to go when this monster is fully grown. I mean, if you look at the world situation now, with the wars and things that's going on, the West obviously being a big part of this. Um, that's the monster he's talking about. Wow, so much. Like I said, pure knowledge on this one.
We born not knowing, are we born knowing all? We growing wiser, are we just growing tall? Can you read thoughts? Can you read palms? Can you predict the future? Can you see storms coming?
He says, are we born not knowing, or are we born knowing all? Are we growing wise, or are we just growing tall? I mean, so many of us are getting older, but are any of us getting wiser? Can you read thoughts? Can you read palms like back in the day? Can you predict the future? Can you see storms coming? Wow, pure knowledge.
Can you read palms? Uh, can you predict the future? Can you see storms coming? The earth was flat, if you went too far, you would fall off. Now the earth is round, if the shape change again, everybody would have start laugh. The average man can't prove of most of the things that he chooses to speak of. And still run research and find out the root of the truth that you seek of.
Ouch. The earth was flat. When you went too far, you'd fall off. Now the earth is round, and if the shape changes again, everybody would start to laugh. The average man can't prove of most of the things that he speaks of, but they won't go out and seek the truth. Ah, that is so apparent in today's world. Many people want to speak about things they don't know, but they won't go out there and get the knowledge. I mean, you look at the situation we're sitting now in with this coronavirus, the COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody's become a, a specialist. I mean, non-medical and non-scientific people have become so. I mean, you see it all over Facebook, Insta, all in the comments. Everybody's a specialist. Um, Basically alluding to the fact that people don't really do the research on things. Everybody wants to speak about everything, but not everybody knows. Seek the knowledge.
The root of the truth that you seek of. Scholars teach in universities and claim that they're smart and cunning. Tell them find a cure when we sneeze, and that's when their nose start running.
Ah, that's a bar. That's a bar right there. Says scholars teach in universities and claim that they're smart and cunning, but tell them to find a cure for when they sneeze, and that's when their nose starts running. Ultimately showing there that all knowledge lies with the man above. No matter how smart or how educated you think you are, you don't know everything. A simple thing like a sneeze, they can't cure that. Bars.
They're smart and cunning. Tell them find a cure when we sneeze, and that's when their nose start running. And the rich get stitched up when we get cut. Wanna heal them broken bones in the bush with the wet mud. Can you read signs? Can you read stars? Can you make peace? Can you fight war? Can you milk cows even though you drive cars? Can you survive against all odds now?
Can the rich get stitched up when they get cut? Can they heal broken bones with wet mud? Back in the day, they never had all the medical advances that they had before, but they healed bones with wet mud. Can you read signs? Can you read stars? Can you make peace? Can you fight wars? Can you milk cows even though you drive cars? Can you survive against all odds? That's where we are right now, yo. I mean, if all this was to fall, can you survive without your modern luxuries? I know I'll struggle. I don't know about you. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know.
Who wrote
Come
the
on,
Bible?
Naz.
Who wrote the Quran? And was it a lightning storm that gave birth to the earth and then dinosaurs were born? Who made up words? Who made up numbers?
Ah,
And what
what can we say? This is Naz, the ghetto prophet. I mean, this guy bars for days. If you want to talk about an open mind, somebody who speaks, that's Naz right here. He says, who wrote the Bible? Who wrote the Quran? Or was it just a lightning storm that gave birth to the earth and then dinosaurs were born? Do I even need to unpack that?
and dinosaurs were born? Who made up words? Who made up numbers? And what kind of spell is mankind under? Everything on the planet we preserve and can it. Microwave it and try it, no matter what, we'll survive it. What's you? What's man? What's human? Anything along the land we consuming, eating, deleting.
Hmm. So who made up words and who made up numbers? What kind of spell is mankind under? Everything on the planet, we preserve it, we can it, microwave it, try it. Anything along the land we're consuming, eating, and deleting. That's what we do as a people. I mean, the state that the world finds itself in, it's to no fault but our own. I mean, once again, the virus that we have, this is not man-made in the sense that it was developed in a lab like the conspiracy theorists want to think, but because of human error putting animals that don't really mix together because of our wrongdoings, or sorry, our error in working, we brought across, or we brought out this virus. Pure knowledge.
Ruin. Trying to get paper. Gotta have land, gotta have acres. So I can sit back like Jack Nicholson, watch play the game like the Lakers. In a world full of 52.
That is the story of the world. Everybody's just trying to get richer so that they can have more land, more acres, do things that others can't do. For what purpose? Just to show that you can do it. Unfortunately, that's the sad state of the world that we find ourselves in. Naz, ghetto prophet.
Play the game like the Lakers. In a world full of 52 fakers, gypsy seances, mystical prayers. You superstitious, throw salt over your shoulders, make a wish for the day, cuz like somebody got a doll of me, sticking needles in my artery, but I can't feel it. Sometimes it's like part of me, but I got a real big spirit. I'm fearless, I'm fearless. Don't you try to grab hold of my soul. It's like a military soldier since 7 years old. I held real dead bodies in my arms, felt their body turn cold. Oh, why are we born in the first place if this is how we gotta go? Damn.
Naz again with the bars. He says, don't try to grab hold of my soul. It's like a military soldier. I mean, obviously, he's been through quite a lot in his life. Um, Talking about, actually holding an actual dead body in his hand. He asks, why are we born in the first place if this is how we got to go? I mean, this is a question most of us ask ourselves. Why are we here? Food for thought. I think rewind this, take note of these bars. I mean, this is one of those tracks, every time I listen to it, just bars, 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 knowledge, knowledge, knowledge.
Sabali. Patience. Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's my breakdown. Um, that's all I have for you now. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Hit the bell for subscriptions. Peace out, fam.